and welcome to the Pastor's Desk, a devotional series. I'm Pastor Brandon, and today's devotion is, what are you yoking yourself to? So let's go ahead and read a definition really quick. A wooden cross piece that is fastened over the necks of two animals and attached to the plow or cart that they are to pull. So let me ask you a question. If two animals were yoked together, they were connected together to do a task, would it make sense to put one animal that is extremely strong and could handle the workload and then put one that is weakly and frail and could barely do it? It wouldn't be smart of the farmer to do such a thing. Or how about this? Put one who is alive and then put one who is dead. Would that make much sense of the farmer to do that? No. You know, God is the wisest of them all. So He's not going to want us as Christians to yoke ourselves to things that are dead or unfruitful. He wants us to yoke our things to things that will help improve the job or improve the workload. That is how smart, that is how genius our God is. So if we understand this principle, it will help us in our serving the Lord better. Let's go ahead and get into some scripture. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with lawlessness? And what communion has light with darkness? Does it make much sense for us being Christians to have fellowship with the devil? To put it bluntly, to bring it back down to the root. No, it doesn't make sense for us to have fellowship with the devil. So does it make sense for us to have fellowship with those who are following the devil? No. Now you say, well, I don't have any friends that are devil worshipers. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that the friends that you do have aren't still following the devil. Anybody who is not on God's side is inevitably on the devil's side. Whether they know it or not, whether they care or not, whether they believe in the devil or not, anybody who is not on God's side is on the devil's side. Some of you might not like hearing this, but there is not a middle ground. There is not a gray area. This is white and black. If you're not on God's side, you are on the devil's side. So if we keep our mind focused in this type of thought, in this thought process, we will understand how to better get the job done in our lives, in other words. There might be some people we have to cut ties with for a time. There might be some people we have to say, hey, I love you, but I have to go serve the Lord. Galatians 5:1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty by which Christ has made us free, and do not be entangled again with a yoke of bondage. So there's all kinds of things that can be bondage to us. Sin is the thing that is most bondage to us. Sin can be bondage in multiple ways. Lust can be a bondage to you. Greed, fornication, lying, stealing, hate even. All these types of things can keep us in bondage. But let's see what we do need to yoke ourselves to. Matthew 11:29-30. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. God is saying, yoke yourself to me. If you're going to yoke yourself to anything in this world, yoke yourself to me. Forsake everything else in this world and yoke yourself to me, my ways, my word, and my will. If you do this, Christian, you will be doing the best that you possibly can. I trust and I believe this with all my heart. God bless you, and I pray you got something from this. Stay tuned to the next one. See you later.